doing, everyone? It's day 10 walking across Ireland from Dublin to the Great Blasket Islands in County Kerry. The last couple of days I've been in a small town down here in Kilkenny called Graigue. An unbelievably nice town. It's the friendliest people have been to me in years. Honestly, I just been bowled over. I felt as though everyone knew me or something because they were being so friendly. The library let me use their Wi-Fi for 3 days straight. They even offered me free membership at the end of it. But you know, everywhere I went, people were all smiles. Had a great stay in a campsite here called Brandon Hill Camping. It was only €10 a night for camping. If you're gonna hike the Leinster Way, South Leinster Way, you gotta stay there. It's right next to the town. Geez, I've been going up for a long time there. I should have realised that Brandon Hill involves going uphill. Blink and you'd miss it. Inistigue, lovely little town. Thank you for the Lucasade. But literally, like, you're in and you're out in the space of 60 seconds. So small. Really cool. Seen bigger towns on Postman Pat. This is really pretty along here. There's no sign of anywhere I can camp yet, but it's very, very lush. And it's very well maintained too, the tracks. I like the way these small towns in Ireland do that. They maintain the trails that run in and out of the town. Okay, I need to find a campsite, but let's have a look at this quickly. This here is an ice house. These were used in the 17th and 18th century. This one was built in the 18th century, and an ice house was where they kept food fresh during the winter. So they would take blocks of ice from the nearby river and they would put them down in the back of this. It's like a well, it drops right down, and they were able to keep food fresh in here over the winter. And there was a lodge just up the road from here that was keeping the food here, and they would serve their guests fresh food throughout the year. You hardly notice this walking past it. Like, that's the gate there. This is quite a big structure, and the whole bottom of it would have been filled with ice, and there was a tunnel at the very bottom that ran back to the river, so that when the ice was melting, the water just ran out. But they keep stocking up that ice over the winter. The food would be kept in the top, and then they'd insulate the whole inside of the building using straw from the river here and reeds and so on. Now we have electricity. It's also the case where I just don't want to sleep in a dark, dreary forest. I don't, you know, like sleep or waking up in places like that. It just makes, it's a bit depressing when you're on your own. Here, look, we'll have a look in here. Looks like it's a bit more dry. It's drier, and not right here, but what about behind here? Yeah, look at this. This looks better. So I've set up my tent now in that spot that I just found while I was making a video. I'm just going to take you and have a quick look at it. But it's important to remember, when you go wild camping, you want to pick somewhere you're comfortable with. It might take patience to find the right spot, but always pick somewhere that you're comfortable with. I don't like dark forests on my own. I just don't. I just find them very depressing. But at the end of the day, there's no banshee, there's no boogeyman, there's no axe murderers out here. This is all the stuff you see in the movies. It doesn't exist, right? Morning always comes. And this is my spot here now. I've got it zipped up because of the midges that are here at the moment. I'm pretty tired still, so I'm not in the humour for cooking. I'm probably gonna eat my breakfast for dinner and then eat my dinner for breakfast in the morning. Good morning, it's day 11. I've just packed up. It looks like the sun is out. Woo! Whoop whoop! Any day in Ireland is a good day when it's sunny. Any day, anywhere is good when it's sunny. And here we go. So last night, no boogeyman, no banshee, no axe murder. Feet good, head good, mind good, body's doing alright, but all good. Let's go. Have you ever seen so many signposts? Look, or here, here, and then this one here at Waterford, Listerlin, Mullinavat, that's where I'm headed. Tullaher, Inistigue, Thomastown. I'm going this way. So the farmer, I think intentionally, has left this gate open. The only thing is, there's an electric fence here. But I think that electric fence is to stop the cows going into the water, which also helps anyone that wants to take water there to drink. There's nothing like a cup of coffee on the side of the road in the morning. I love this. There you go, there's probably 20 people live in the village and they've got 2 pubs already right next to each other. So I had planned on staying at that waterfall back there, but because it's bright so late in the day and it's Friday, there were still people hanging out around it, and that was fine. Like I could have waited for them to go, but just a short while ago, quite an elderly man came in with about 6 dogs, and he was cutting the bushes as he walked along. So I got the impression, I couldn't tell whether he minded me being there or not, but I got the impression it was his land. And he was grooming the place, so I just felt like because I didn't ask for his permission there and then, I risked him coming down later and moving me on. Of course, this is where pants had come in handy. Okay, I found this old logging road a while ago and I decided to walk up it, and it looked promising for a while, but there was really nothing, nowhere to camp on either side of it. So I found this trail and I went up it, but I must have gone about 500 meters, and I got to the point where I just kept saying, whoop, I just kept saying, oh, just a little bit more, just a little bit more, there might be something. And there's not. So I'm on my way back down to the road, and I just have to keep going. I have to just keep going. I'll find somewhere eventually. You probably notice I'm still a bit nervous when it comes to wild camping. I think I always will be. it's not the same here because there's no wild animals to worry about, you know, none that are dangerous anyway. So you don't have to think about that, which makes a big difference, trust me, it does. But there's still always that feeling of where am I going to sleep? Oh, you know, is somebody going to tell me to move? Am I going to find somewhere? Is it going to be flat? You know, is there going to be anywhere? That always comes. But then it always goes. And I can already see that that's going to be a large part of this adventure. I came out here to see if I could go wild camping in Ireland, because to be honest with you, I didn't really know if I'd get away with it. You know, and it's not about getting away with it, I just didn't know if it'd be possible. And it's really liberating to know that I got stuck tonight at 7 o'clock and I made a decision and I walked up the road and I found somewhere yet again. You know, you always find somewhere. I guess as long as you don't stop looking, you'll always find what you're looking for, right?